Hi, good evening friends. This is Sunil Mandarwadkar. I am introducing my new audio mixer, that is Mackie audio mixer to you. Okay, this is the Mackie ProFX10v3 Plus audio mixer. So today I am trying to cover the details about this audio mixer, which the way I had promised in my earlier video. So in this I will be focusing more on this my audio mixer. So here you can see this is my audio mixer. So this is a 10 channel audio mixer. So here you can see on the channel 1 I have connected my XLR mic. So this is my mic which is connected using an XLR cable here. Then again you can connect a second mic here, third one, fourth one. The first two are the combo connectors. That means in case of a combo XLR connector, you can connect an XLR cable as well as a quarter-inch cable. The second, third and fourth, they are only XLR. There you cannot connect the quarter-inch. In addition to that, you can see this is channel 5 and 6. Okay, and this is 7 and 8, this is 9 and 10, so 9 and 10, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is how we have, say here, the 10 inputs, out of that 4 are XLR, you can connect the mic, XLR mics. And similarly, there are the other one are quarter-inch connectors. So typically you can connect the instruments, maybe like your guitar or any other things which you want to connect using your, or maybe you may have an electronic keyboard. Typically we call it as a piano or something like that. Electronic keyboard you want to connect, guitar you want to connect, or any other like for example an electronic drum you want to connect. So for such type of connections you have these quarter-inch connectors. Okay, so that is how it makes the 10 channel audio mixer. So if you look at for each of the channels, so this is channel 1, this is channel 2, channel 3 and channel 4. So all these 4 channels where you can connect your microphones. So these are the typical say configuration things. So here you can see the first one is where you can configure your gain for the microphone, that is, so with increasing this gain, so it will increase the, you can say, the sensitivity of your microphone. It will pick up your vocals as you want by increasing the setup here for the gain. So in addition to the gain, the next one is compressor. So typically, for example, in a performance, when you are performing live, whether it is a vocal or whether it is an instrument, if there is a very high volume, very high audio level, so sometimes it can be very, you can say, disturbing, or it can be very, you can say, unpleasant. Okay, so that is where the compressor comes into picture. This is a knob. Using this knob, you can set the compressor. So you are setting the maximum level above which the compressor will suppress that audio level, so that additional, you can say, the unpleasant level of the sound of the audio will be controlled by using this compressor. So in addition to compressor, the next 3 are your equalizers. So this is your high, mid and low. So these are the different frequency levels in your audio inputs. You can configure them accordingly. Typically, if it is a vocal, so maybe you would like to have your mid configured better, or if you want to have a high bass, to your vocal, so you will configure this low level. Okay, so similarly, if you want to make your sound more crisp, so maybe you may also configure the high level, high frequencies. So you need, in addition to these three-band equalizers, then you have the effects. Okay, the effects are like you want to configure, for example, this is the effect engine. So here I have not yet switched on. So when you switch on here, you'll be able to see a small display. So this display will show you how you can configure the effects. So it has multiple effects, and each of the you can, after selecting any particular effect, you can also fine tune that particular effect. There are the different parameters for each of the effect, so you can fine tune the parameters for that particular effect. So that is how you will see your effect engine is configured, so that effects will be applied by using these knobs. Okay, so whether you have configured, for example, a reverb, delay, or echo, or combination of those, so those will be effective when you apply the effects using this knob. After this effects knob, there is, for example, this is the pan knob. Pan knob is like, suppose you want to have a stereophonic output. In a stereo, you will have the left channel and the right channel, and then you want to decide whether this particular audio, you should go to the left channel of your stereo, or to the left channel of the stereo, or to the both. So accordingly, you can configure that one. Then this is your output level. So for example, here you have configured the gain. After configure the gain, you also want to configure the output level. So here you are configuring the output level. So for example, for this particular mic, how much output volume you want to provide, so that you can configure. So this is what you can see for each of these input channels. You can configure, for example, gain, then the compressor, then the three-band equalizer, then the effects, and then the pan, and then the output level. So that is how these are the first four. In addition to that, here you can see it has something called the low cut filter. Low cut filter is like typically the low level frequency, low frequency. Typically, like suppose your AC is on, your fan is on, they may be producing some low level frequencies to eliminate those low level frequencies which may act like a noise. You can use this low cut filter. So by pressing this low cut filter, so you are like, for example, anything below say 100 hertz. Okay, anything below the 100 hertz will be attenuated. Those levels will be reduced, or you can say eliminated, so that it will improve the quality of your audio. So this is a low cut filter to remove the low frequency, and so similarly this is a compressor to remove the high volume. So whenever the volume is very high, you want to control the highest level of volume by using the compressor. That is how for these first four inputs you have these configurations. Then in addition to this, as I said, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. You have 10 inputs. So in this 5, 6, 7, 8, you can use the quarter-inch connectors to connect maybe like your guitar, your keyboard, or your drum set, something like that you want to configure. Then the 9 and 10, you can see here. You can see the 9 is your 3.5 mm auxiliary port. So for example, this is my say iPad. On this iPad, I am running my karaoke track. I want to connect this karaoke track as one of the inputs using this 3.5 mm aux input. So I can connect using this auxiliary cable. For example, from my iPad, I am running an auxiliary cable to connect to this input. In addition to the auxiliary input, 3.5 mm input, you also have the Bluetooth. So for example, if you do not want to use this aux connector, for example, you can connect this iPad. This is my iPad. If you want to connect to this mixer on Bluetooth, you can do this also. So you can use the Bluetooth to connect my input devices. to the audio mixer. So this is how it forms the 10 different channels. This is you can say our graphics engine, sorry, the effects engine. Let me see whether I can switch on my effects engine. If I can, that will be good, and you'll be able to see that one. No, I think I like to switch on from there. Okay, okay. So this is the effects engine. As I said, there are various effects. Okay, you can configure, for example, the reverb or delay or echo or combination of these. There are other effects also which you may or may not like to use that quite frequently. And in addition to that, you can save them also. Suppose you have configured a particular effect, you want to use that effect quite frequently. So whenever you switch on your say audio mixer, you want to use that particular effect which you have already configured. So those effects can be saved and called to use that effects repeatedly. Okay. So in addition to that, for example, for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you have these 3-band graphic equalizers. For 5, 6, 7, 8, you have your effects knobs, and similarly band knobs. Here you can see here starts the output section. So this is the right two columns. You can say the right two columns are for your configuring your outputs. So you can set the output level using this knob, and you can set the effects for the output by using this knob. In addition to, as we can see, you have the headphones you can connect here. You can set the output level for the headphones. Then you can connect the monitors, that is a monitor speakers. You can configure the output level of monitor speakers. And if you connect these main outputs using your XLR connectors, so maybe you have large speakers, you want to you connect those large speakers using the XLR connector. Here you can connect, and the main output for those also can be configured from here. Okay, so here there are some indicators. So typically these indicators will show you the level of your output. So typically the level of output you should set it to 0 degree to start with. So as you start using the vocals as well as the instruments, you may see the output level is increasing. Your output level configuration is such that it will not go to the red level. So typically you have a green level, then the orange level, then the red level. So typically we should not configure the output levels so that you should not reach the red level. Okay, so this is how the audio mixer in brief we can say. In addition to that, we have a Type C connector here at you can say the rear end. Okay, so using the Type C connector, you can connect this one to your laptop. So output of your mixer, you can take it to your laptop. In the laptop, you may be running the different software for example, recording your audio. Okay, so from the output of your audio mixer, you can take it to the take it to the laptop. On the laptop, by using the different, for example, software, you can record your output mixer, the output of the mixer. So typically, what I do is to my laptop, I connect the output of this audio mixer. Plus, I also configure the web camera that is for the video. So that is how I'm getting the video plus audio. So video from the web camera and audio from the audio mixer. That is combined and used for recording my videos. So typically when I record my videos, say for example videos for the songs or any other type of videos where it will involve my mic input, for example karaoke track if you want, plus I want the video. So all this can be configured, combined on my laptop using the software, and then it can be configured, it can be recorded on my laptop. Okay, so this is a brief, you can say, about this audio mixer. As I said, as the output, you can connect the headphone, you can connect monitor speakers, you can connect your main speakers, and the level for each of these can be configured. Okay, so I would like you to say subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like and comment on this particular video, and if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to put it them in my in the comments, so that I can definitely come up with the better solutions, better information to share with you. Okay, with this I will say I think the most features of this particular audio mixer is covered. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.